What's up, this is BJ2K. I'm coming back with an update video for the whole Gucci Mane clone series. Now I know it's been a while, it's been a few years since I posted a video about this. But in this video, an up-and-coming rapper from Atlanta tells a story about how he ran into a Gucci Mane clone. After watching this video, I believed everything he said.
But like, shit, some crazy shit had happened. Like, it made me start changing goddamn, like, how I looked at life. Like, so I ended up going to school. Like, I didn't want to go to school. I just wanted to go to school to play football after I graduated. I had went to Savannah State, but I was only down there for 3 weeks. But like, so it was one day I finna go make a play. I finna go serve this bit. So then I seen this nigga walking up to me. It like a little swole nigga. He was like, I was like, hey bro, you straight on the gas. And this nigga come up to me and he say, I'm a Gucci clone. Like, I was like, what, nigga? Like, I thought he was tripping. But then this nigga was cross-eyed like fuck. Like, his eyes was going like this. And he looked like Gucci too. Like, he looked like a younger version of Gucci and shit. Like, this shit was crazy as hell. I'm thinking like, what the fuck? He like, I'm a Gucci clone and shit. And he started telling me about hella shit. Like, he was talking to me about, he said he got cloned in an underground facility and shit. Goddamn. And he said he had escaped that shit. But he said he used to do like late night missions, like shooting folks and goddamn doing robberies and shit. Hella shit like that. And he was talking to me about that shit. And he was just telling me hella shit, bro. I felt like I was talking to a robot. Like, the time around me, like, it felt like time had stopped when I was talking to bro. But like, he was telling me about like Freemasons and shit like that too. You heard about Freemasons? Like, that shit, like, he was telling me about that shit. Like, hella presidents been Freemasons and shit, like, and goddamn police be Freemasons, goddamn the people in the judicial system. Basically, it's like a secret society and shit. Like, niggas can join and shit. Like, not everybody can join, but you can join. It's got 33 levels. So like, it's like the lower levels, like, don't really get into this stuff. The higher levels get into. But like, the shit I researched on, it was talking about goddamn, like, how like higher levels and shit, like, they be doing like secret rituals and shit, like sacrificing. They be like playing a hand and like how shit like work in the world and shit. He was telling me about that shit and like how that shit was like controlling like the cloning shit. It was just hella shit. He told me more shit too. Like, he had told me another rapper, he said he got cloned. He said goddamn Peanut the Don had got cloned, R.I.P. He told me that he had got cloned too out of nowhere. Like, he had just told me that shit. Like, it was just crazy. He was telling me hella shit. And goddamn, last thing he told me, he was like, yeah, bro, you good, goddamn, you know what's going on. Like, he told me that, and he had walked away. Like, I never saw him again. But like, that for real, like, that man really looked like a younger version of Gucci, bro. Like, the old Gucci, he looked just like his ass. Like, so I remember when Gucci got out of jail, nigga was saying he got cloned and shit. Like, I ain't really like believe in that shit. Like, I was like, cause he was acting, he did like he was acting kind of different, but like, I ain't really believe in that shit. But when I met that Gucci clone, bro, that shit was crazy. Like, shit changed my whole outlook on life. Shit made me like think about shit more seriously.
So do you think that was a real, authentic Gucci clone? Or?
Personally, I do, cause like, I started researching that shit after I met bro, cause it was just so crazy. Like, I never had no experience like that. And they was just saying like, they eyes be fucked up and shit, but like, and they was saying like, they be looking like the people too. So personally, I think it was like a Gucci clone, cause like, I told you, like, I felt like the world stopped like moving around when I was talking to him. And like, it felt like I was talking to a robot. I didn't even feel like I was talking to a person.
How long was this conversation?
Man, this shit had to be about 10 minutes. I forgot to even goddamn make the play, goddamn. This shit was crazy.
And you don't get his number, you don't get any of that stuff?
Hell nah, I didn't even think to ask about that, cause he was just putting me on so much game and shit.
Nobody else was around to see this?
Nah, we was goddamn in the middle of the school and shit. But like, ain't nobody stop us. It's just like we was having a regular conversation.
You think he was somebody from the street? He was a student at the school or what?
I don't know where that nigga came from. Like, I ain't think niggas like that could get into school. Cause like, I don't know how the fuck anybody can get into school. I was down there, it was some nigga down there like, hey bro, what grade y'all in? Nigga talking about he graduated in 06, he just come down there to sell perks. So like, anybody can get into the school, goddamn.
Did he have the ice cream tattoo on his face?
Nah, he ain't had the tattoo, but he had the same like facial look and everything, facial structure. Like, only thing, it just his eyes was cross-eyed. It looked like he was like fucked up when he got cloned and some shit.
Same skin tone?
Same skin tone, like he just looked like a 20-year-old version of Gucci. But like, that nigga looked exactly the same. Shit was crazy.